This video was digitized from a collection of my own personal high tapes when I served aboard Coast Guard Cutter Sherman WHEC-720 from 1999 to 2001. And this is on the 29th of April 2000 in the Bering Sea, conducting helicopter in-flight refueling, or HIFR operations, with a MH-65 Dolphin, or also known as a Eurocopter. And it's obviously a mild day out here in the Bering Sea. It doesn't look too choppy. And you could see the helicopters coming in here off the port side, and it's going to come over and hover. You see where the H is there on the flight deck, and you could see the refueling hose is faked out there on the flight deck. What's going to happen is you can see it's coming over and going to lower down its winch to attach to the fuel hose. And the camera shots are going to jump around here, and that's because it's being either controlled by the bridge or by the Combat Information Center, CIC, and they're just scrolling back and forth to get the best camera shot. And as you can see here, they got a hold of the fueling rig and hoisting it up, and then they're going to drift off away from the cutter, so that in case there is any type of spill or anything like that, there won't be a fuel dump onto the cutter. And you can see they're just going to hover off to the side there. And that MH-65 Dolphin, that was a workhorse for the Coast Guard for many years. It started its first flight in the early 80s, and here, when this was shot in 2000, it was, still the main helicopter used for search and rescue by the Coast Guard. And Sherman was home ported out of Alameda, California at this time, and we would get underway and head up to Alaska and do 3 to 4 month Alaska patrols, or ALPATs as we called them, up in the Bering Sea. And we typically carried this helicopter on board with us, just for search and rescue, and as a platform for helping with search and rescue. Sometimes, a helicopter would just fly out from the mainland, refuel like this from us, and then keep on heading to a search and rescue call. And so we kind of acted as a refueling stop for them, and also increased their search and rescue radius. And you could see the folks there in the yellow. That's the landing safety officer, LSO, and there's 2 of them there, so one's in training. And then next to them, to their right, will be the phone talkers. They'll be getting commands from the bridge and relaying them to the LSO and vice versa. And then behind them in blue would be the tie-down crew, and then also the firefighting team in red. And here's, shifting to different camera angles. And that's a nice 4-way shot there. And then right there managing the hose is the refueling detail, and they'd be in purple. Like I say, just a nice calm day here, cruising in the Bering Sea and doing this HIFR. Yeah, the Sherman was a 378-foot high endurance cutter, There were several of them home ported out of Alameda and a couple out of Seattle that would rotate doing these ALPAT patrols. And my billet during this evolution was down the engine room. I was a machinery technician, senior chief at this time, in charge of the engine room. So I would have been down in main control watching this. And it was nice because this feed would go, throughout the cutter. So wherever you were at, and if you were happened to be in a lounge or something like that, you can watch it. But for this evolution, most people had a assigned billet. And what I would do is I would just take my high 8 camera and plug it into the TV and just record off of that. Yeah, I'd love to hear your comments if you got involved with anything like this. Like coming back over to lower the rig down. Yeah, I have numerous videos from my time on Sherman and other cutters here on my channel from when I was on Coast Guard Cutter Dependable, Coast Guard Cutter Seneca, and I think I have some picture videos from Coast Guard Cutter Tampa and Coast Guard Cutter Eagle. I try to upload military and patriotic videos to my channel here, about every other day. Looks like they were finishing up here and they're getting the wave off to head out. And if you're interested in a good read, check out my books at www.edsemler.com.